Hey guys, it's Baby Billionaire, and today's video is going to be a first impression foundation review on the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation. Now, me personally, I have not found my holy grail foundation as of yet because I have very brown skin, but I have very yellow undertones. A lot of foundations that are for us dark girls come in red or very flat beige undertones, and they just do not match me well. So I usually have to mix two foundations, or it just kind of is a little off. I just haven't found that perfect foundation for myself yet. But I did go to Sephora and get like 3 new foundations that hopefully one of those will be my holy grail. Right now, the closest thing to it would be NARS in the color Cadiz. I do pretty much like that foundation, but I wouldn't say it's like my holy grail. It just kind of works for me. So this is what the packaging looks like. It comes in this beautiful frosted glass type of bottle with, of course, a pump, which we all love. So I already have my eyes done. I actually did a tutorial on this eye look, so look in the description box if you guys would like to check that out. And I am just going to go in with the pump. Now this foundation is supposed to be high coverage, even more so than the Luminous Silk, which I could not wear for some reason. So the color looks like it might match me pretty well. It has a runny consistency, but it's not, honestly, it's not too watery, which I love because watery foundations usually give me a lot of streaks. So I'm gonna go right in with this with the Sephora Pro Brush in the color 41 and see what it does. Now, right off the back, the first thing that I will say is that it does look a bit red on me. Kind of really red on me. You can see a little bit better. So from my chest to face, you can see like this is really like dark and red. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, it's like really red. It's like not even cute. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side of my face, and then we'll see if we can kind of distract it with some highlighting and contouring. Alright, so now that I have my entire face covered in the foundation, my first thoughts is that it is supposed to be high coverage, so I'm guessing that's like extreme full coverage. Personally speaking, I wouldn't say that it necessarily is. I did 2 pumps per side, and I can still tell where some of my hyperpigmentation is. 4 pumps for my entire face, which is kind of a lot. I think I use like 2 with my NARS foundation. Again, I did not color correct, which maybe I should have to help the foundation out. But to be honest with you guys, I don't color correct on a daily basis either, so I didn't really think about it, to be honest. But the foundation is very red. It looks so good in my viewfinder. If I took a picture, y'all would be cracking up at me. This foundation looks, I look like 3 to 4 shades darker. Like, if it was not for these lights, I don't even want y'all to see. If it was not for my studio lights, oh my gosh. Yeah. So I also wouldn't say that the coverage is that great. I mean, I can go in with another pump, but because of its matte finish, I know that if I go in with another pump, it's definitely gonna give me that dry, cakey look. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face and come back when I'm done. So this is my MAC mineralized powder in the shade Dark. Now this is my holy grail setting powder. So this is just what I'm gonna use to set the foundation. Even when I do first impressions, I still set my foundation. I still wear a primer. I still do my spray because I need to see how the foundation would work under normal circumstances. So why would I not? This might just be red. Y'all can't see it, but this might just be red. Very dark on too. But I'm gonna be actually to Walmart. I just want to like I said, and return this stuff because this color's not working for me. But I do want to see how the foundation does throughout the day. So it is, let's see what time it is. What time is it? What time is it, y'all? It is 2:01. I would try to come back in a good 6 hours, 8, 9, maybe 10, and show you guys how the foundation wore throughout the day. Like I said, it's supposed to be super full coverage. As you guys can see, I can still tell where my hyperpigmentation is. Other people may not be able to tell if you're not that up close and personal, but for a $65 foundation, if you stay full coverage, I'm thinking Estee Lauder. I'm thinking, well, Becca, you know, Becca, whatever. But I'm thinking super full coverage, okay? And so far, I'm not thinking it's worth your coins. That's just me. I'm not thinking it's worth your coins. Okay, but I'm gonna come back at the end of the day and I'm gonna let y'all know how it works out. So I'll see you guys in a few hours. Hi guys, so it is 10:53 now. So I've had this foundation on for 10 hours and it pretty much did okay. Again, like to begin with, it's not that full coverage. I know Jeffree Star actually did a review on this foundation and he's part of the reason why I bought it. He said it was very, very full coverage. It's not that full coverage. I'm just gonna keep it honest with y'all. I don't get paid to do anything, even if I did. This foundation is not that full coverage. I mean, I use 2 pumps per side. Again, I do have hyperpigmentation, but to me, that's what foundation is for, to cover that hyperpigmentation that you may not be able to get off right now, you know, that instant gratification. So when I think full coverage, I think of it being able to cover your imperfections. This is not full coverage. To be honest, my NARS foundation is more full coverage than this foundation. It did wear off. It did wear off, as you guys can see even from back here. On this cheek quite a bit. And a little bit on this side. It's not my favorite. To be honest, I would give the foundation a 5 out of 10. It's something that I would expect from a drugstore foundation. It's just really nothing to rave about. It's definitely not worth $65. So I would say that this foundation is a no for me. This is definitely a miss. Yeah, it's just not that great of a foundation. It also, I feel like oxidized. I don't know if I said that already. I feel like it oxidized a little bit more, aside from the color already being dark, but very dark. And it kind of gives you that dark cast. That looks like you kind of got like dirty or grungy skin, or like your makeup is just off kind of a look, which I hate more than just not wearing makeup. So yeah, I don't have much great to say about it. I will say that if you are into a matte finish, this foundation did stay matte all day. I got a little bit oily on my nose, but as always, but that's it. So if you're into matte foundations, it will stay matte, but that's about it. Coverage, I would give a 5 out of 10. Longevity, I would give a 6 or 7 out of 10. And color range for darker skinned people, I would give I would just call it miss. I don't even think I can really scale that, just because it just doesn't match. And this is in the shade 10 and I'm an NC 45, and I know on camera it looks pretty decent, but I promise y'all, in person, without these studio lights, I look crazy. I look kind of crazy, but I did want to keep it on just so I could come back and show you guys how it worked. My Kylie Jenner lipstick, however, did stay on all day. But that's about it. So that's it for this first impression, guys. I'm sorry, this foundation is definitely a no. If you're a brown skin girl, I cannot speak for the people in the lighter spectrum. You may have color finding. You may have a problem finding a perfect match for you. I just would not say that this foundation is a go. So I want to thank you guys so much for coming to my channel and watching this foundation review and demo. Please make sure that you are subbed to my channel to stay tuned for new videos to come, and check out the link in the description box below to see how I created the eye look featured in this video.